All right, so this is the planet core. This layer is another one of the longer ones. It's going to be very hard for me to explain things as I'm going. Once again, I highly recommend creating multiple save files, practicing it over and over again. Just kind of follow along in the video. I'll do my best to explain it as I can, but I can't make any promises that it'll be done cleanly, as it has been with the rest of the videos. All right, let's get into it. So the first thing you want to do is transform into Kong Bananza, pick up a chunk, and start surfing up this hill. Now, you'll notice there's a lot of frame freezes here, and you won't have any inputs a lot of the time just because of the nature of the game. It is really irritating, but just work your way through it. A-Fat up to here, get yourself over that little in-between K-Rool statue's legs, and head towards the minecart. Once in the minecart, keep going down. You could jump. I hear jumping might be slightly faster when you're going downwards. I'm not 100% sure about that. But once you're done at the end of the minecart, try to pick up a chunk if the game lets you, and surf all the way down here to the next minecart. Keep going. Once again, you can jump. I would recommend not doing too many jumps though, because there are some gold. There's some gold that you need to pick up on the way that you will want to be able to refill your Bananza to make sure you can transform, which is right here. All right, so here's the auto scroller bridge. We don't want to mess with this. We're gonna just we're gonna come up to it. We're gonna wait for it to build up a little bit, basically until the transform. Reset the transform, A-Fat, and then switch to the ostrich to do your ZL-Y fluttering until you start descending. Do a chunk jump. And then do your ZL, hold ZL, and then just glide. Glide across until you get over. Switch back to Kong, jump in the cart. Go down. Make sure you pick up the gold to refill your Bananza. Then you can start jumping if you want to. Stop your jumping once you're on like a flat line. This part is really irritating. I'd recommend practicing this a lot. Pick up a chunk. A-Fat, switch to ostrich, land about right here, and then you're gonna want to A-Fat up, and then do that whole deal, and then you're gonna want to do it immediately again, and make sure you don't miss the edge, because that would be then you just go flying through and then dying. Again, recommend practicing that part quite a bit. Make sure you reset your Bananza. Rather than doing the detonator switches here, it's actually a lot faster to just fly over everything. So pick up a chunk, walk to the edge, A-Fat, switch to the ostrich, do your little fluttering, do a chunk jump right about here, and then there you go. Glide right in between those thorns. So tight squeeze, make sure you're not like punching or anything. If you're punching, you might hit the thorns and take a lot of damage. In this case, I would probably trigger my apple juice because it would be a death. But yeah, simple as that. Go down the go to the minecart, of course. Make sure you collect your gold to refill your Bananza. Don't do jumping here because it is a little bit slower. Just do normal carting. Pick up a chunk, start surfing down to the next barrel, which is just straight down here. Again, input drops are a thing. Jump into the barrel. Now we're at the Stomping Clomper fight. Now this Stomping Clomper fight is actually a little bit different than the first one you did back in Canyon. This one, he's gonna do a jump and he's gonna take his time to land. Essentially the fight is the same, but you're gonna need to delay it a little bit. And I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys again. Practice this, figure out the timing. But yeah, you're gonna immediately transform into Kong, pick up a chunk. Wait for him to land, do an A-Fat, smash the chunk into his face, and then immediately start attacking him. And then basically repeat. Oh yeah, skip the cutscene. Pick up a chunk, wait, A-Fat, smash, throw the chunk away, dive punch. Just like the first one, you just have to delay it a little bit. Yeah, you want to get out of here too, so you're not stuck, but whatever. Wait for him to stop a couple times. Get up on top of him. Pick up a gold chunk if the game lets you. It did not let me. It's irritating. Wait for him to do his little jump there. Pick up a gold chunk. Smash him in the head with it. Break him, and then do your roll punches. Skip the cutscene. Not as cleanly as I'd like it to be, but it is what it is. As soon as you're done with the fight, move forward, jump into the cart. Make sure your Bananza's full. Do some jumps. to maybe speed yourself up. Come over here, grab a chunk. You don't need to be Kong this time to grab a chunk. I don't really understand why. I guess the chunk is just like barely able to be grabbed there. Grab a chunk, surf down, get into the next cart. Do some jumps. Make sure you adjust your joystick the direction you're going. So like here, I'm holding my joystick down because I'm moving towards the camera. Now I'm moving away from the camera, so I move my joystick up. Just make sure you do that to make sure you're not like losing speed on the cart. Now, they say that you don't have to kill all of the Neckies, just only the last one. But I've heard some people say that one of the Neckies did end up killing him and like killing the run. So I just recommend throwing the chunks at all of them, just to be on the safe side. This is the one that this is the one that apparently is the only one you have to kill. Don't throw any more chunks, because if you hit anything, you'll have frame drops. Come up to the box, break it, grab this silver block, and then start surfing. Fortunately, there was 2 boxes there, so there was a backup. Once you get up to this thing, jump, hit ZL to cancel, hit ZL to start surfing again after you break the wall. So you're going to hit ZL to cancel, hit Y to punch the wall, and then hit ZL again to resume your surf. That's all there is to that. You're going to do it again a second time here. I love when the game slows down because of those enemies hitting each other. Oh my god, what happened? My game... Okay. Anyway, keep surfing. Do the same thing. Break through the wall. Jump over. Throw your chunk. Get into the barrel. Don't bonk on it. Get into it. And now we're down to the next sublayer. Now this will be the Coliseum. It's really hard to explain the strategy, but basically you're first going to see TNT Kremlings. The fastest way to kill them is to surf into them. The next thing you'll see is stone Kremlings. Throw chunks at them, break their armor, and then beat them up. The third thing you're going to see is Neckies. The best way to kill them is just throw chunks at them. I see some people switch to elephant and suck up as much chunks as they can in the before the fight, and then use those chunks to throw at the Neckies. I don't know if it's much faster. It probably is with some practice, but I don't really do it myself. I don't notice any difference. After the Neckies, make sure you're not like in the center of the arena, because lava guys will spawn, and if you're like in the spot that the lava Kremling will spawn, you'll take damage from him. So make sure you're not in the spot that he's gonna spawn. But the lava Kremlings, again, just throw chunks at him and then punch the Kremlings after their lava armor is gone. And then you get to the armadillos. The armadillos are funny because if you stand right in the middle of the 3 of them that spawn, they'll all start charging up a roll towards each other. And if you jump just before they come in, they'll hit each other and break each other. Usually one will still like remain. And then what you can do is punch one of the armadillos into another, into that last one that remains, and it'll break the armor. And then you can just kill all 3 of them pretty quickly. You'll see it in the video here. And then the last ones are the Kremling, the 3 Kremlings with like the spiky armor that you can't break by punching. You're gonna want to pick up gold chunks and throw it at them so it explodes them. All right, let's do it. Transform, land down here. Pick up a chunk, surf into all 3 of them. Done. Wait for the next spawn. It's gonna be the 2 stone Kremlings. I like to center my camera. Most of the time the chunk will actually go towards him, but sometimes it just doesn't work, and I don't know why. But just keep throwing chunks at him. it works just fine. Now the Neckies are gonna spawn. Make sure they don't hit you, because it's an instant death if they do. So throw chunks at them. Make sure you punch them after they land on the ground. Again, avoid them, and kill them as they land on the ground. Now the lava guys will spawn. Pick up a chunk, throw it at him, break his lava armor. Your Bananza's out. Make sure you switch and switch back. Hit the Kremlin into the other one. You can also do that, and it works. Oh yeah, this is the part where I mentioned you want to be in the center. I don't know why I was going for the gold. I kind of got lost. So now they're not going to hit each other, which is annoying. So instead, you can just charge punch them. If you want to see the strategy I'm talking about, I would highly recommend watching a speedrun. Just to see what I'm talking about. But there is a fast way to get through these guys. Just takes practice. Just practice the practices. Make sure you create those save files and practice it over and over. Pick up a gold chunk, throw it at the guy. Breaks the armor pretty much instantly. Make sure you don't hit their weapon because I don't think it does anything. Again, make sure you reset your bonanzas as often as possible. And make sure you're picking up a gold chunk and not anything else. The nice thing is I don't think these guys like reform their armor. So you have plenty of time. No stress. I must have not killed the one. Wow, okay. Well, make sure you kill them all too. Once you kill them all, the minecart will spawn. And you can jump into it. And go. And then the very next thing is a skip that we do. We skip a minecart that takes us into the K. Rool fight. Rather than like taking the minecart and waste a whole bunch of time, we just fly across and right into the arena. It's funny. So go ahead and grab a chunk. Just do some AFATs until you get, or surf until you get over here. AFAT, switch to the ostrich, do your ZL, Y fluttering. Make sure your banana energy is like solid. And then just like fly into the arena. Switch to Kong, skip the cutscene. Now we're in the K. Rool fight. K. Rool fight is very complicated. I would recommend transforming into DK and rolling up to him and doing some punches here until he switches the animation about right there. Charge a punch, punch the big ball back to him, switch to the elevate, and suck up some gold. Now, there is a fast strat to do this fight. I don't really want to do it. I would recommend just doing the standard fight. Hit the balls back to him and roll punch. At least when you're learning. The fast strat is a lot harder to do because you need to be a lot quicker on the movement. And it might take you some time. You could be spending 5 hours on this fight, still practicing it. So I would just do the fight as you casually do. Yeah, just like this. The moment he does that, he's going to go into his suck attack, suck up as much as you can to get it out of the way, and then throw a gold ball into him. Once you do that, his gun will explode. It'll take a little bit of damage there, and you can roll punch into him. Just get as much damage in as often as you can, and then try to catch up to him here. I would stand about right here, punch the ball back to him, and then go up and roll punch him again. Now, if you want to know the fast strat for this fight, again, highly recommend watching a speedrun. But yeah, that's the K. Rool fight. Skip the cutscene, come up to the Bananium Gym, talk to it, select the surface, mash through dialogue, make sure you're mashing A so you click on ready, and then skip the cutscene. And that's it. That's the end of the game. That is the end of the Donkey Kong Bonanza any percent tutorial. Like I said, this game's pretty hard. It's pretty hard at first. All the movement is pretty tough, but once you practice it, once you get through it, you'll do really well. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching my guide on how to speedrun Donkey Kong Bonanza. I will see you for the. Wait, what's this? What the heck? Oh, it's a cutscene? Oh my god, we're not done. Okay, so I guess we got a phase 2 of K. Rool here, where we have to pick up chunks and throw it at them. Okay. Yeah. Man, I can't believe it, man. I think this must be like some sort of glitch or something. I don't think this was supposed to be in the game. I don't know. But anyway, well, I guess this is how you do this. You just pick up the gold chunks from the ground and throw it at K. Rool, and then you'll throw them at him, and yeah, yeah. that's really all you do. There's no strategy to this. Just throw the chunks as he pops up. There's not a lot of time save. I think the most time you can actually lose on this is 15 seconds, maybe, if you don't throw the chunks at him right away, or if you die. But yeah, yeah, just keep throwing the chunks. I think we're about done. I think he goes through like 3 different phases here. I find it easy to just stand on this mound of bananas right here until the very end, because he never does the attack here. Oh, another fun fact. You also get aimbot here. If I don't touch anything on the right joystick, the game will automatically aim at him. So I don't even have to move the joystick. I do it anyway just because it's faster, but you don't have to. I don't think you're losing much time here at all. It's like an auto scroller. It's just like, there's no way to like really speed it up. All right, so now he's on his final attack. What you can do is just walk to the center because he's going to get rid of the outer edge. And then what I like to do is get ready to aim. The moment the bananas disappear, I count from 3, 2, 1, throw. And hit him. All right. And then you got this little unskippable cutscene and then an skippable cutscene. That is where you would split here. And that is the end of the entirety of the core, the planet core section. Now we will move into the surface. So I'm going to go ahead and split this section up.